Today is a very important day and traders will learn about the Fed's plans for the key interest rate. In our video review, we will find out what expectations may affect the euro and the pound sterling. Since the beginning of the trading day, the pound sterling has been stagnant. It goes on hovering near the lower limit of the range, where it has been trading for more than a week. Meanwhile, the euro inched up, and the rise contradicted forecast for the Eurozone macroeconomic reports. Notably, the data turned out to be worse than expected. As expected, the unemployment rate remained unchanged. However, the previous data was downwardly revised to 6.6% from a 6.5%, and thus we can say that employment increased. The situation with inflation is even worse. The Eurozone inflation dropped, thus encouraging the Europeans. However, financial markets have another view on the situation. The expected slowdown in the consumer price growth to 8.7% from 9.2% pointed a possible cut of the benchmark rate by the ECB, and that's why the slackening to 8.5% dispelled doubts about such a scenario. However, instead of falling, the euro got stuck. The fact is that traders are waiting for the results of the FOMC meeting. Notably, traders priced in the 25 basis point rise in the key rate long ago. Now they are more focused on Jerome Powell's comments. Recently, there have been a lot of discussions about the end of the monetary policy tightening and the key rate cut. The first cut could take place as early as this autumn. Curiously, at the previous press conference, the Fed chair said that the regulator was not planning to lower the key interest rate until 2024. If Jerome Powell confirms this statement, a decline in the US dollar will be replaced by a confident and a long-lasting increase. If Jerome Powell avoids answering questions about the possible key rate cut, the greenback will continue losing value. Ahead of the publication of the Fed's meeting results, we see that the euro-dollar pair hit the support level of 1.08. Thus, the flat movement turned into a full-scale correction. However, the situation was not changed considerably since the euro is still trading within the upward cycle. A decline in the volume of short positions near the level of 1.08 led to a rebound. As a result, the euro started climbing, thus recouping losses after the recent drop. Now, a lot will depend on the news flow, including information about Jerome Powell's speech, and this event is likely to attract speculators' interests, which may cause price swings. From the technical point of view, the price consolidation above 1.0930 may lead to a prolongation of the uptrend. Meanwhile, a breakout over 1.08 may spur a downward correction. Meanwhile, a decline in the pound-dollar pair became slower near the lower limit of the sideways channel of 1.23 and 1.2440. This led to a drop in the volume of short positions, which was confirmed by stagnation. Until the price breaks the limit of the range, it may show a rebound. From the technical point of view, this may lead to a rise toward the level of 1.2440. Under the current conditions, a breakout strategy is still the main one. Only breakout of the limit will cause noticeable changes. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.